Hello and thank you for viewing. My name is Michael Amory and I'm currently a fifth-year PhD candidate at Penn State University. And I serve as one of the co-chairs for the Graduate Student Council Steering Committee for AAAL. And part of the Graduate Student Council's mission is to support the academic and professional development of all graduate students. And one of the ways that we try to do this is by putting on a series of events at the annual conference each year. And attending these events is probably my main tip for networking. And along with this, I'll present 5 other strategies in this video to help facilitate the networking process. So as graduate students, it's important to foster the relationships not only within your own departments, but also to begin to foster those relationships outside. And sometimes beginning those relationships can be pretty challenging. I know it is for me. But by attending one of our graduate student events, it creates a smaller space for you to interact with graduate students centered around a shared purpose. So as in previous years, the Graduate Student Council will be hosting 3 events for graduate students. And these events are designed by and for master's and PhD students. The topics do shift every year, but for this year, we'll be hosting a meet and greet on Friday evening, the day before the actual conference starts. And this is just a great opportunity for graduate students to come and to share academic experiences and begin that networking process. During lunchtime on Saturday, we'll be hosting an event about utilizing your networks for jobs in publishing. And then for our dinner event on Monday, this event will be centered around creating job documents at any stage of the graduate career. So interestingly, based on the survey results from previous graduate student events, the main reasons that participants actually come to our events is for networking and professional development purposes. And this leads me to my second tip. If you do come to one of our events, try to say hello to the person sitting next to you. You just never know what kind of collaborations and relationships can actually stem from that interaction. And also know that these relationships tend to build over time. And so if you see an individual in the hall, try to say hello to them again. And as one anecdotal example, at last year's conference I had met someone in one of our sessions, and we actually held a couple of data sessions online after the conference. Another strategy, consider joining one of the Graduate Student Council's subcommittees to help plan these events. We do send out various calls throughout the year, and joining a subcommittee may just be a less overwhelming way for some to begin networking with others. And as part of a subcommittee, you would meet regularly online, which may just be an opportunity for some to begin to build those relationships with others, and then to actually meet them at the conference. Number 4, I encourage you to attend not only our events for the Graduate Student Council, but also other events at AAAL. Consider attending a pre-conference workshop, for example, as often these are smaller, more intimate spaces centered around a shared goal. Consider attending the opening and closing reception, engaging with the poster sessions. Also this year, Georgia State will be hosting a reception on Sunday evening, and these are just a few examples. And so I really encourage you to take a look at the schedule, the conference schedule, to see if there are other opportunities that may be of interest to you. Another strategy is that I recommend taking advantage of the initiative started by AAAL. Last year, for example, Conference Connections was started as a way for graduate students to make connections with more senior members of AAAL. And this year it actually became a standing committee, which means that it'll be permanent within the organization. And if you have signed up for this, it's a great way to network with individuals who share a similar research interest. And thank you for viewing. The Graduate Student Council is always looking for ways to create more opportunities for professional development, both at the annual conference and also outside of the conference. So if you have any suggestions, please do let us know. You can send us an email at AAALgrads@gmail.com, or you can stay up to date with what we're planning by following us on our social media platforms. AAAL Grads for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.